Hey, LifePoint Kids leaders, welcome back. Really excited about how the end of the summer is gonna go at LifePoint Westerville, and then, of course, into the summer, right into the fall. God's just gonna keep doing more and more things. The trend has gone really well over the summer, and so if we follow the past few years and some of the other campuses, then we're in for a pretty great fall. So I'm just praying that more people come check us out and they hear the gospel, and especially our kids. I'm really hoping that we have a lot of kiddos and students, college students, come and check us out. Just a couple things I wanted to make you aware of. This Sunday is going to be Move Up Sunday. So what does that mean for you? Just be flexible. Really, as you're serving on Sunday, you may have parents that you run into or that have questions about where do my kids go, what room is it. We only have 4 rooms, actually, 5 if you count the student room. And so the only transitions, if they're 3rd grade, they may move to a different room in crew. Of course, if they're a junior and they're going into kindergarten, they'll move up to crew. That's the hardest transition that we see in children's ministry. Those juniors aren't quite as used to sitting still as much as they need to in crew. So usually the first few weeks of those kindergartners moving up to crew is a little hard. Just to give you a heads up, small group leaders that are serving in that area. But yeah, it's going to be great. I've already gotten word that we'll have a couple new families checking us out this week, so I'm just real excited. So just be flexible and make sure we'll go through it on pregame, so make sure you're at pregame. And since it's your first couple weeks back, this is A team, next week will be B team. I'm going to have donuts and juice for you and your kiddos during pregame, so come to pregame. We'll have some important information as we're kicking off into the fall. That'll be some really good things. Also, just wanted to make you aware, I think you guys have probably heard, but just in case you haven't, since we launched, we've had 47 baptisms at LifePoint Westerville specifically, and we already have September set, and it looks like if all the schedules work out, that we'll have 5 scheduled baptisms in September, and that we'll also do open baptisms in September. So just be praying for our church, praying for our kiddos. If there's anyone that, God's stirring some things up in their heart and they're not sure if they've asked Jesus to be the Lord and the King of their life, we'd love to maybe help in that way. So just be praying. God's got to do it, but He uses us and we get to see it. So super thankful. But just want to make you aware, 4 of the 5 baptisms scheduled next month are all LifePoint kids. So that will be a real sweet time. I'm looking forward to that. And then lastly, I'll just say, that verse that you've heard me talk about before, it's in Matthew chapter 6, verses 19 through 21. Do not store up for yourself treasure on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal, but store up treasure in heaven, where moth and rust do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal, because wherever your treasure is, there your heart will be also. And so, as you're praying for our kids and you're praying for new people that'll check out LifePoint, just remember that every child comes in there is, of course, you guys know, is a treasure. And we get to be the ones that show these kids the greatest treasure, the greatest gift that they could ever receive, and that is Jesus Christ, who loves them fiercely and eternally and would do anything for them. And of course, He proved that on the cross. So we are treasure hunters for our King Jesus. So just keep that in mind as you serve. You are a treasure hunter, because You've got some kids that you're investing in, and I know you're praying for, but each and every week you're going to show them the treasure. Here's who Jesus is. Yes, in juniors, who wants to be your best friend? Jesus. You know, in Crew, it's the gospel every week. They wrap all the lessons up, so you can always talk about Jesus. And so, yeah, his name is right behind me, and he's worth everything we could ever give. So just keep that in mind, and remember that you guys are treasure hunters. Super thankful for what God's going to do this fall. Look forward to seeing you on Sunday at pregame, donuts and juice. Love you guys. If you have any questions, of course you can email me. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to getting back at it, and I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a break. Our flip spot went really well, and so looking forward to this fall. Thanks, guys.